Modern medication did not work for me. Modern medication did not work for me. Modern medication did not work for me. Modern medication.
Well, good evening, my friends. This is Mercytvlive. We expect you to have your pen and your paper. We got information that's important for you, but we would like you to register and vote. We're talking about cannabis, how it's a medicine, and you people in the hospital, please talk to your doctors and the nurses and your children about cannabis. And if you can, get a hold of your Cannabis Connection. It has interesting articles in there and recipes. And if you go online or to mercycenter.org, you can find back issues of interesting articles. Hey, we're going to take a second and have a moment of memorial. We just lost our dear friend, Crazy Kelly. She was a sister to I and myself. And she just passed away this Monday evening, peacefully. But she was fighting cancer, and cannabis can cure cancer. You can see that. We're just going to take a moment in memorial. Thank you, my friends. We have Ed here, we have Barry, we have Dank. This is the dude that caused me to start this show. So,
you bet. You got Dan Kuzer here, and I go by Dank, Dan K. And yes, PK is our loyal supporters and been up to my show many, many times. I've been doing the Eugene Cannabis TV down in Eugene since 2002, and so we get some of our episodes up here, so you might have seen them on your local network. One of my favorite stories was about I was at the hemp stock in Portland, and I had a button with my caricature of Dank Bagman, which was my character. I had a bag over my head when I first started. And I had a button on the counter, and a kid come up and he said, "Hey, Dank Bagman." And I said, "Well, you know Dank Bagman?" He says, "Yeah, man." Well, it turns out he lived in Salem, and he'd seen it on the public access TV, you know. I ended up giving him a button. He just was thrilled, you know. But anyway, yeah, we do the TV down there, and I've been doing it since 2002. And we're episode 682 next time. So, yeah, so it's been a lot of fun. And now, so did the Hemp Fest, too, by the way, the Emerald Empire Hemp Fest from 2003 to 2015, when that was a lot of great stories over from that, too. Yes, it was.
Bless you, Dank. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, and I love your suit, by the way. Boy, I've got to find one of those. Where do you get those?
Well, Brother Dank, my name's Ed Digger. They call me the Newport Cannabis Weedman. Oh, my mic fell off. And I got this suit from, let me help you with that. Oh, thank you, brother. I got this suit. Oh, wait. Thank you, Barry. So I got this suit on Amazon. And I've been using it for, about 2 years now. I dance for Canna Medicine in Newport, Oregon. They're on the corner. And I bring a lot of people in, and thank the Lord. Yeah. And they get to come in and get our medicine because I'm out there in this suit.
Sure.
And, you know, so far I've been very blessed. About going on $900 to the local soup kitchens. When people come up, they'll say, "Oh, hey, you're the Weed Man. Hey, Weed Man, I heard about you. Can I get a picture with you?" And they'll give me money, and I'll put it into my Catholic devotional there, and I'll give it to the churches. And so far, we've given like 5 different churches.
Excuse me. That explains your nice suntan, being outside all the time.
I got the raccoon eyes going on under here.
Great, that's great. Yeah, and beautiful Newport. I love Newport, especially for the kites and all that. You know.
Yes. Yeah.
We bought a kite. We went there one weekend. And I bought a kite, and the wife and I were out and fighting, and I was having trouble. It's really the wind's really strong, and I was having trouble getting it up. You know. And I kept getting mad at her because she wasn't doing what I was telling her to. She got mad at me and went in the car. Then I was by myself. So, but anyway, it's a great time. Yeah. So welcome.
Thank you.
Glad to meet you.
This is really neat.
Yeah, and
really
the folks
neat.
should all know that Eddie the Weedman is slowly becoming the cannabis literacy ambassador for the for the Central
Wow.
Oregon
You
Coast.
go on my
Great.
website, goweedman.com.
Definitely, yeah.
Because thanks to the Oregon Cannabis Connection, we're filled with all kinds of perspective of why this plant is so important. And you are getting a little closer to it in terms of what it means if you have cancer or diabetes or Alzheimer's or different kinds of problems with our health. The
Or even an addiction.
The cannabis can help you even with addiction, and Eddie is proud to give everybody out there the awareness that he is 4 years clean right now. Just got his
4 years
token.
off of alcohol today.
Excellent.
Today.
Better-
and
better
I thank
off-
And
cannabis.
today is Mount St. Helens Day.
Yeah, it is. It's the
8/32,
anniversary of Mount St.
1980.
Helens.
It blew
Oh,
up.
Yeah,
Didn't
yeah,
it?
it is
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
So to our dear friend Ford, who vanished from that.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Remember him.
So
Yeah.
much to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
Mercy TV, and we're giving respect to those that we are sharing.
Yeah,
Mercy
so
with.
don't be afraid. Get out of your closets. Give us a call. We would like to answer your questions or hear how cannabis has helped your life.
Right. I want everybody to know
Yes.
that the recent Cultivation Classic was a big success in Portland. But what came out of that that gathering of all these wonderful growers was the awareness that there's a new movie that everybody should watch now called The Exit Drug. The Exit Drug, a documentary. It talks all about now how cannabis is so important to get people off this opiate addiction.
Right.
Yeah.
So the conversation's beginning.
Excuse me. We have a call in.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Hello, caller. How can we help you?
Yes, my name is Philip Miller.
Please, caller, back off on the mic on your microphone. We're getting feedback.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's better.
Thank you. Go on, please.
Okay, my name is Philip Miller,
Philip.
and I would like to talk about my great experience from using Reed Smith's cannabis root balm.
All right.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah.
That's our producer this evening.
It's root balm, right, Philip?
Correct.
Yep.
Tell us all about how it's made you so feeling much better.
Okay, I had surgery on my wrists and my elbows, and as soon as the bandages came off, I started applying Reed Smith's cannabis root balm, and when I saw the surgeon later on, she said that the healing process was twice as fast as normal.
Why do you think it's working so wonderfully, Philip?
Is because it's got all the good qualities of all the vitamins and everything in it.
Yep. So you're saying our body really likes this cannabis plant for lots of different health ailments, right?
Oh yes, I agree.
Well, very good. Very
Hallelujah.
wonderful testimonial for the
And-
root.
And she said that she expected it to take 5 times as long because I have diabetes.
Oh.
Wow. That is.
The healing process would take 5 times longer than normal, but now that's accelerating also because of the root balm.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow. So it's accelerated the healing. The whole idea is working good.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, there's an example and what it really does. It's amazing.
It's another testimonial to the benefits of this cannabis plant
Yeah.
on so many.
Yes. You there?
Yes, we are, Philip. Back off on the microphone a little bit and we can hear you.
She was very impressed, and she said, whatever I was doing, keep it up.
Very good.
That's good. The
And I
same.
think that Reed Smith's cannabis root balm made a great difference in the quick healing process.
Excellent,
Thank you
Philip.
guys, all of you, on your program for having me on.
Thank you.
You're welcome,
Peace be
Philip.
with you, brother.
Thank
Yes,
you.
definitely.
Peace
Have a
be with
good
you.
life, and glad you have a testimony on this root bomb, which
Thank you
reads.
very much. God bless.
Thank you.
God
Thank
bless you,
you.
You
brother.
bet, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.
And this is made out of the cannabis roots, which is heavy in the CBD molecule.
Well, probably
Yeah,
all kinds
what-
of cannabinoids we
yeah.
don't even know about, right, in the root.
So a long time ago, back before 1937, when the prohibition began on the cannabis and the hemp plant, you could go to your local pharmacy market and you would find many an item on the shelf that had cannabis as one of or the main ingredient in the curing element.
Right.
Since the prohibition, we were filled with lies and more lies about the
right.
benefits of cannabis
Right.
and how it can help you without the serious side effect of the opioid
Addiction?
pharmaceutical drugs.
Yeah.
And a lot of those drugs are made with some kind of oil of the dinosaurs in the process of making their synthetic miracle cures.
Right. So what you're saying then, PK, is there's a real big conversation about the evolution of this cannabis plant.
Yes.
Have we ever had any doctors or nurses on the show to talk about the medicine from the science and the biology perspective?
No, not at this time, but we invite you people. We know you are seeing us at the hospital just down the street from here. This is on Trade 75 Trade Street. We invite you to sit in our audience.
Sure.
We have Dank's beautiful wife on the sidelines. This is why we're here. We're here to educate you people.
Right.
Please give us a call.
Right.
Phil did.
Yeah. Well, let's hear from Dank a little bit about you've had some doctors and nurses on your show. I understand you have a cable access TV show in Eugene, so everybody watching could look at your show also by way of YouTube, I'm thinking. But you've had medical professionals on. Maybe.
Well,
you
no,
could
actually, I
share-
haven't. Not really. I'm trying to think. Not that many, but I was.
Knox.
Obviously, I started to say no. We had a few lawyers on, but I haven't actually had medical. But that's a good point to get some on. And the nurse we were speaking of, I thought was, well, if we can work that out, it'd be great to have her on the show. A nurse.
Well, like Philip was saying, the root bomb and how it helped his
that's
problem.
fascinating. Yes,
Well,
that's
each time
great.
thousands of other people are using certain tinctures or ointments or
Yeah.
balms for their aches and pains when they can easily just access this plant medicine. It's much
And make
probably-
it yourself. And you don't have to use any kind of heat. My root bomb is 15 years old, but I add more olive oil when it's necessary, when the cannabis. And every season I add a few ounces of what I've grown.
Okay, so you're
into.
growing your own this year. Right around now is when you're putting your plants in the ground, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so you're getting ready to add to your resource of your own root balm or your own.
Well, you
ointment.
use when you harvest. You're going to be harvesting in September or October,
Right.
unless you have a ruderatus plant.
But every Oregonian can grow their own plants right now, is what you're
yeah,
saying.
you can start them outside, and you have your 4-point plants because you're a resident.
Your 4 plants you can grow in Oregon, every citizen.
Yep, but
that's your
that's
medical.
at your house. There's only one person that's growing that 4 plants at the house.
Okay, so 4 plants per house per.
Yeah.
Yep.
But if you're a patient, we encourage you to stay with the program.
Yes.
It benefits you in several different ways, but we have to change how they're operating. We have to go back to the original way the OMA was set up. Patient helping patients, growers helping patients.
Right.
Please check out the website. Give us a call tonight or call our offices 1-503-363-4588. We have another caller on the phone? No?
Or you could call also OMMP.
Yes.
Oh, right.
We have a second caller.
Go ahead, caller. Maybe they've hung up.
I wanted to talk about PK was talking about getting medical card. Exciting news. We have a nonprofit clinic in Eugene that shut down because of lack of people coming in. They had a clientele, but anyway, they shut it down. It's now being in the process of restarted under all new people. It'll be, like I said, a non-profit clinic. They're going to be charging half of what the commercial ones are charging.
Being
How much is
reborn.
that? How much is that?
100 and they're talking 100 and what is it? 100. Let's see. So usually 100 and what? 180 to 200. So they're looking 90ish. You know, either
Really?
90ish or
90-ish?
around 100, maximum 100, I believe. Yes.
So they're really
And the-
designing it to be affordable for
Yes,
the
and
people.
the nurse you mentioned that is part of that. And they're going together, and it was so it's a compassion center, which used to be in Eugene, and it's Cannabis Logic.
Cannabis Logic.
Cannabis Logic.
Cannabis Logic. I
Cannabis
forgot exactly
Logic,
the
huh?
name, but anyway,
Okay.
they're coming together, and they're looking at 2 pieces of property in Springfield, and I hope that they get the one closest to my house. If they get that one, if they get the one I want them to get, they're going to be about 6 blocks
Be
away from
neighbors.
my house. Yeah, but anyway, it's really exciting, and it's so important to get your card and save the program, and also like PK was saying, the Oregon Cannabis Commission meeting is this Monday. And in Portland, and
At the state office.
yes, and that's Anthony Taylor with CompassionateOregon.org, and definitely support them if you can, especially financially. We don't have, that's the only lobbyists we have is Anthony and the cannabis and the
Oregon Cannabis Commission.
Oregon,
And-
no,
and-
the Oregon. Well, I say the only lobbyists we have is Anthony Taylor and his group, the Compassionate Oregon, but.
Well, and Anthony has a lot to do with
Oh.
creating the Oregon
Oh, yeah.
Cannabis Commission. which
Oh yeah,
from-
he's part
which-
of that. He's a
yeah.
board member, so
which
he's
from
on
my
it. Yeah,
understanding sits between the OLCC and the Oregon Health Authority
exactly. Yes.
to help drive this conversation so that we don't lose the medical
Yes.
perspective
Yes.
of how important this plant
And we have
really
high
is.
hopes for the OCC. At least I do, because the old organization there with it was the FA. What was it again?
OHA and
No,
OLCC.
ACMM. The ACMM is supposed to be doing that. It was advising the state program, but it was a paper tiger. It was a joke.
Yeah.
I don't know why our people didn't raise more hell about it. But anyway, so now the Oregon Cannabis Commission, they are working on improvements. And I also, there's some,
Okay, caller, can you speak up?
Yes, I have a question.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out about these cannabis oils.
Well-
if you can kind of tell me about them. I've heard a lot about this CBD stuff.
So I make up 2 different types of healing oil. One is the full effect of the THC into it, and it's 15 years old, and it starts out 28 days in a jar. You put your cannabis in there and you add your olive oil or whatever vegetable oil that you would like, and you would stir that. You can also add spices to that to give it a different kick and helping hand. And the second one was made out of a CBD plant, and that's as high in CBDs. And I took the whole plant and I put it in the cannabis or the olive oil, extra virgin.
So there's a lot of videos on YouTube, I think, that
Yeah.
you could access. I'm not exactly sure of the variety.
The,
But what's your interest in the oil for healing some kind of a problem with your body, arthritis or something?
Yes.
Hmm. Well, you
For
could,
cancer and other things like that, yes.
yeah, and you could. You could also go into dispensaries and visit with those people there. They'll have a wealth of knowledge. The bud tenders.
Rick Simpson oil is something that I like to use.
Rick Simpson
Yes,
oil.
the RSO, Rick Simpson
RSO.
oil, right? Yes, yeah.
It's very good. I take it with coconut oil. It's coconut oil infused RSO, and I take a little bit at night. I suffer from PTSD, fibromyalgia, arthritis, bone spurs, five hernia operations, and I'm out there. All I use is water, vitamins, eat right, and use cannabis. And at night, I mean, when I take that RSO, my body, I sleep so much better, and it's just amazing. I just started using RSO within the last month and a half.
And look how young he looks, and he's 65 years old.
He's just a baby.
Right?
well,
Oh, yeah.
I'm just hitting my 59th birthday, so
There we go.
Yeah, I hope that
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
helps you because really you're on the right path to get more information about the benefits of the cannabis plant. But know that there are varieties of this plant, and on your quest, pay attention to the ones that really work for you well because your body is as different as many as these plants are different. So you really need to fit the right plant with your personal uniqueness. Yeah.
so
Perfect.
ma'am,
That's kind of what I'm looking for. Just to
ma'am,
try
ma'am. Okay, you got your paper and pen? I got you a number here. It's
Okay.
You're fast.
this is the United States patents. It's US 0066305007B1. This will access you in the government's patents on cannabis.
Well, very good, PK. That's
Nice.
we're wonderful. I hope you got all that.
Did you get that number, ma'am?
I got it now. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my
God bless
friend.
you.
Okay. And while we're running out of time, I'd like everybody to know there's lots of information to always know, patent numbers, and much more to know. But we have the Rose Festival
Have a
coming
good
up.
night, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so
bet.
much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Go safe. Go safe. Go Weedman.
Thank you.
So
You're
the
welcome.
Rose Festival is coming up, and there's going to be some cannabis community marching in the Rose
Oh, good,
Festival. Right?
good.
So anybody that
me?
would want more information on the Rose Festival March coming up June 9th, contact the Stony Girl Gardens.
Okay.
And what do you have, PK, there? What's this?
Okay, we got another thing handed to us. Jury nullification. I could just consider trial by jury as the only anchor yet devised by man by which a government can be held to the principle of the Constitution. No, our forefather Thomas Jefferson said this. And it holds true, my friend. Jury nullification.
That's right. In other words, if you're on a jury, nobody can hold you, nobody can come back on you for whatever decision you make as a jury. And if you think the law is unjust and a bad law, then you can vote not guilty.
Yep.
And that's what it's all about.
Yep.
And
Many pot cases have been turned around on with that.
Jury
so
nullification.
Yep.
remember, felons can vote in the state
Yes.
of Oregon.
Yep.
Register and vote.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to your neighbors about it. We got the lawyer's handout, Robert Dayton, and he can help you out. He has a website, my friends. So, thank you for watching this program. Remember our friends that have recently passed away, and our dear Mike, Shauna, Grandma Janet, and the other people from Mercy Center that we have helped out over the years. We're here to educate. Check out our website, hit the PayPal.
Okay, as we're winding down, Eddie, you may want to have some final thoughts about what one of your most important messages you want people to know about.
Just pretty much to respect cannabis for what it is, not look at the stigmata that it's got. You know, everybody, oh my goodness, they're smoking pot, smoking weed. Oh my gosh, you know, and you know, just treat each other right. You know, I mean, do the next right thing. I mean, if we can go out there and be a human being to the next guy, let's do that. I mean, that's. Gosh, I mean, I do have to say I am at 157 Northwest 15th Street in Newport, Oregon at the Canna Medicine, right off Highway 101, Pacific Highway 101. Folks come into our shop that we got a big food barrel. I ask if you're at a dispensary out there, challenge you, put a food barrel in your dispensary to help feed the homeless, help feed folks around.
Yep.
And please do the next right thing.
Yeah.
And remember that cannabis is a blessing for us. And let's not abuse it. Let's not get it taken away, because you know there's a lot of people out there want to take it away. We don't want it taken away. And please, if you're OMMP, let's keep our Oregon medical marijuana program going, and not go all wreck.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can, get in touch with your legislators
Yes.
and
Commissioners.
and write a good testimonial. They cannot violate our civil rights in Section 20. Everybody should be treated equally. Dan, can you say your last word?
Yes, I wanted to also mention real quick that there's some people that are working with some legislators on trying to make some changes for the Oregon medical marijuana program. Not big ones, but some really good little ones. Like, for instance, terminal people don't have to go in every year and renew their card.
Yep.
Genetic diseases, same type of thing. They're talking about reducing yet the costs of some of the other parts of the program even more. So there's exciting stuff coming up, and we have hopes that maybe the patients won't be screwed as badly as they have been since the beginning of the program.
Right.
Nice.
And there's the committee meeting up at the state office in Portland, Monday, 1 o'clock. If you can, come up and participate. You see the joke.
Do a search, Oregon Cannabis Commission. Do the search, and you'll get to where it is.
Thank you, my friends, and I hope you enjoyed the program. I know you're watching. Don't be afraid. Give us a call or check us up online. We all have websites, you know.
Yep. GoWeedman.com. Go safe, go Weedman. God bless you all. Have a great night.
Hallelujah.
Take care. Be well.
You want to say anything before I turn it off, Glenn?
Yes, good night.
Good night. God bless you all, every single one of you.